Hey yo, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team and you're watching the Japanese but what am I saying? Sorry dude. You're watching the Japanese version but I'm gonna be going over the new Dream Fest Espadas plus the new HA Akai, okay? I'm gonna be moving on to the usual Excel soon, so I only have the Excel on this iPhone and I can't show you guys the English version right now. That's the reason. But anyways, so this Espadas, although it's in Japanese, let me just go over real quick how he looks. He's the new skill looks super cool. The action is really cool. But the thing is, this guy, because he's a Mexicano, he can't be buffed as good as like European Mueller or like Wakabayashi, Japanese Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu in terms of team skill, both team skills and hidden ability. So if you think about all that, if you look at him as a team, he won't, to be honest, frankly speaking, he will probably not be as strong as these first top tier goalkeepers. To be honest, I'll show you guys why I think that way later in the Excel, but that is the new character. But don't get me wrong, this guy is strong for sure. This is for sure, okay? And also the pickup characters are Tsubasa, Clivert, and Wakabayashi. Oh my god, am I gonna pull on my Japanese account or what? Man, I don't need Espadas to be honest for my Japanese account because my Japanese account is going with Japanese team. So I really want this Wakabayashi real bad. And if you guys look at these pickup characters, you might have already noticed, but these guys are all really new. Tsubasa and Cliver came at the end of 2018. And then this Wakabayashi came at end of January 2019. So it's only like 2-3 months before. It's really new. I guess Club is shifting the way they pick these characters up to this style, to picking up new ones rather than old ones, now that they are bringing mini Dreamfest. So that's good. Yeah, so that means, you know, even for example, for some of you who are going after this Espadas and you fail, you don't have to probably wait that long for this Espadas to be selected again later. So that's good, right, for all users. Anyways, this is Espadas. So let's go on to the Excel. So first of all, before I go on to Espadas, let's check out new Akai, hidden ability Akai. This is the real initial Akai, the blue one, who had Insight Master 30% as passive. On the left is the Akai before hidden ability. On the right is after the hidden ability. So if you look at all the stats, on the offensive side, everything each went up by 500. So dribble, shot, and pass, they each went up by 500. And for the defensive side, they each went up by 700. So tackle, block, and interception. And as a result, look at tackle, it's almost 7,000, which is pretty damn good. And for physical, everything went up by 500. Yeah, 500, yes. So that's what, 3,000 plus. That's 5,100 a boost from the initial Akai. And if this guy has Insight Master 30% boost, so if you read the opponent's move right, your tackle especially will go up to like 12,500, which is pretty damn strong. 12,500, man. This could get many opponents' dribbles if you read it right, for sure. And not only this, but he got 5 hidden skills. So one is snow resistance, which is it doesn't matter for PvP, but it is he has this. And the second one is stamina consumption for the opponent 20%. I don't know how you call it in English, but the opponent that matches up against this Akai will lose 20% additional stamina using any skills or anything. Yeah. So I think this is good because he already has Insight Master 30%, right? That means the opponent will have to dodge Akai's decision, right? But like for example, right, this Akai matches up against Hyuga, and Hyuga has Raiju. But if you use Raiju against this Akai, you'll lose 20% additional stamina, which means you won't be able to shoot the second time because Raiju takes up so much of your stamina, right? So if you're using Akai and you're facing Hyuga and he has Raiju, you could think like, okay, he doesn't want to use Raiju against me because he'll lose 20% additional stamina, so I guess he won't shoot. That means it's either gonna be dribble or pass. So you get like, you only have 1 out of 2 to choose out of, right? So I think it's a really good match. Yeah. And the third hidden ability he has is recover 80%, like Aoi or Misugi or Tsubasa. So this Clap is starting to give this skill to many characters, which means, sorry to say, but 2018 Cults, what he has that as a passive, and I think it's less than 80%. It takes more time for him to recover, so I think it's less than 80%. So sad story for Cults, but this is coming to many characters now, and this is really strong. Yeah, so it's good. And another one is, this is really good, Japanese player 2% boost. So like my global account, those who are using 39% WI team using Misaki, Urabe and Takeshi's team skill, it's gonna be really strong. It's gonna be really strong because you could put Misugi, the green Misugi who has 2% boost for Japanese, and this new Akai, this guy will give 2%. And if you put Roberto as forward, you get 4%, right? That's 8% with just these 3 characters on top of 39. That's what, 47. And you have mixed color team. Plus your forwards and goalkeepers doesn't have to be WI, right? This is good. I swear, I think I'll demonstrate this later. Maybe not today, but on another day. But I'm sure this WI team is gonna be really strong. Yeah. Although you can use many types of characters, whether blue, green, red, or nationality. So this is good. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. And also the last one is Leven and Aoi Killer 50%. So I haven't done the math here on the Excel, but you can just easily count like 50% boost means like 6,000 on top of the 12,000 for tackle. That's like 18,000 or more. So this guy will kill Leven and Aoi. This is pretty damn sure. Even though Aoi is said to be one of the best character in the game, he's red. And this guy has Aoi Killer and he's blue. So if 2018 Aoi faces this Akai, you're in trouble. You are in trouble for sure. So this Akai, I think many people who's been using DC Akai, Dream Collection Akai, will shift to this Akai because this guy has a good team buff. He could kill Aoi, he could also kill Leven, and he has a stamina consumption up 20%. This is good. This, I have to say, is good. Well, the character itself isn't as good as Dream Collection Akai, that's for sure. But if you think about his, as a team as a whole, this guy I think is better. Yeah. So that's Akai. And next up is Espadas in the middle. I made a comparison between 5 characters. One in the middle is Espadas. On the very left is Fest Wakabayashi. The next one is Fest Wakashimazu. On the right, next to Espadas is 2018 hidden ability Mueller, the blue one. And then on the very right is Red Mueller. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. My throat. So, this guy, unlike other Fest goalkeepers, Fest characters are always like, evenly balanced. But this guy is really edgy on catch. His catch after adding the physical is 13k, exceeding 13k. He's the best catcher in the game. Even if you compare him with Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu, who is said to be really strong. Well, Wakashimazu is punch, but I mean, what I'm talking about is the edgiest part exceeds Espadas' edgiest catch exceeds Wakashimazu's edgiest punch. Yeah. So this guy is literally looking at his stats, the best catching character in the game. However, and he has a JP killer 15%. So if you do that, he will exceed 15k. This is the strongest. However, because he's Mexican, it's just he's too hard to get enough buff like other characters do. So it's just if you think about him in a team as a whole, I don't think he will be better than Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu or even Hidden Ability Mueller or JY Mueller, the Red Mueller, to be honest, because these characters, they could do 45% with team skill first of all, and on top of this you can add like hidden ability characters like up to like 8% or even more for some characters, and if you do that they'll have altogether like 3%, whereas Espadas, I think at best he could get 39% team skill from Misaki, Urabe, and Takeshi, the WY1, because that doesn't, limit any the goalkeeper to any nationality or color. So he could get 39, but he can't get any other hidden abilities. He'll probably be able to get like Victorino's hidden ability or maybe like Robson who boosts red, but that's about it, Whereas South Americans or Japanese, they get like 4% from Roberto and plus like 2% from Akai, 2% from Misugi and stuff like that. And even Mueller, he could get a boost from Robson or like Ray Schneider, Dream Collection Cults and stuff like that. So if you think about all that, right, frankly speaking, this Espadas himself is good for sure, but if you put him in a team and think of him including team skills and hidden ability, he won't reach these characters, I think. I haven't used him yet. I don't have him yet. I'm shooting this video right after the release, so I don't know to be exact, but I think it's not a wise idea to go too deep for this character, aiming for this character. I would rather aim for Wakabayashi than this one, to be honest. Well, that's of course if you're going with Japanese team. So yeah, that's my honest evaluation of this character. And since this Excel is too precise, it's too hard to see, I think. So I made a ranking. I put this new Espadas in the ranking. So this ranking does not affect any team skills or buffs. It's just simply the character itself. Okay, number 1 right now is 2018 Mueller, and this is when he gets safety zone or full power boost or high low ball. Okay, if this Mueller gets 3% boost or more, he is at the same level as Wakabayashi or better. So that's why he's number 1 right now. But he has his weakness. The lower his stamina gets, his buff gets lower, so he's not gonna be able to maintain this all the time. But the same thing could be said to all the other characters, because Wakabayashi, if you are facing red Japanese, you're in trouble. So yeah. But anyways, this is just pure ranking of each goalkeepers right now. So number 1 is 2018 Mueller, number 2 is Fes Wakabayashi, and then number 3 is Fes Wakashimazu, and then number 4 is this Fespadas. Yeah. So Fespadas and Fes Wakashimazu is really close. So they're at the same level. But the thing is, like I said, if you put him in a team, right, the buff will differ big time compared to Wakashimazu. Wakashimazu, now that Akai has hidden ability boosting 2% for Japanese characters, this Wakashimazu in blue Japanese team 45% will be super strong for sure. Way better than Espadas, to be honest. Yeah. Although his Espadas is number 4 right now, he might be weaker than even 2018 Wakabayashi, to be honest. Well, of course, 2000 Wakabayashi, there's ways to overcome this character because he has safety zone, and once the character opponent is inside the penalty box, his power will decrease big time. But because this Wakabayashi is red Japanese, you are able to create 45% red Japanese with characters I don't know, putting Roberto, although he's not red, just for the boost, or other stuff, and he could get buffed even better. And if you think about all that, Espadas might not reach even 2018 Wakabayashi, to be honest. I don't know, I haven't tried it, I haven't done a comparison between a team versus team, but I have the feeling it's gonna be like that. So yeah, this guy is good. This Espadas for sure is good, but I wouldn't say he is a top tier. Yeah, top tier right now is 2018 Mueller in blue or mixed European, or Fist Wakabayashi in green Japanese or mixed Japanese or WY team, or Fist Wakashimazu in blue Japanese or mixed Japanese or whatever, and also even JY Mueller, red European, this is strong too. So yeah, if you think about Espadas not getting any buffs as much as the characters I just raised, I have to say I think yeah he is not in the top tier list, to be honest. Yeah, well, if I succeed in getting him, I'll try to demonstrate it and to show you guys how strong. But the problem is, I haven't raised Espada's skill that high, so yeah, it's really hard to fully demonstrate. But I'll try my best. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. Please do leave comments if you have different opinions. And let me know why you think that way, because I want to know, really. I want to say this Espadas is good so that everyone will be excited and hyped. But looking at his stats and the condition he's in, well, at least for now, the club might bring some other characters with other buffs that will help Espadas, but at the moment, those characters aren't here, so I have to say, yeah, this is my evaluation. So please do subscribe and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye.